Hello there, this is Isak, new lead singer of Veonity. In this video I'm going to tell you more about myself, so if that sounds interesting to you, just keep watching. It all began in the fall of 2023. Samuel and Anders reached out to me. They wanted me to come visiting Anders' place, his basement, his man cave. I would rather call it like his power metal dungeon. And they were asking me if I would like to join the band. They told me about their vision, about the sound the sound and the direction they wanted to take the music. And they were talking about Nocturnal Rites, Sacred Talisman album. They were talking about Hammerfall's Legacy of Kings, Gamma Ray's Somewhere Out in Space, and those albums are like my favorite power metal albums. So I said, of course I will be part of this band. So we started to write the songs, and in 4 weeks we had the album done. It's an album that I'm very, very proud of, and I can't wait to show the material to you guys. So let's continue with some questions. You guys have sent me some questions, so let's dig into that. The first question: how are you doing? I'm doing fine, thank you. It's springtime here in Sweden. It's always great. We've been in total darkness for 6 months, so that is very, very refreshing to finally face the sun. Next question. What have you been up to since you left Lancer? When I left Lancer, I wanted to do something else. I wanted to buy some land, build a house, and start a family. So that's what I did. I bought some land near a Swedish lake in the forest, and I built a house, and I started a family. I also have been written a lot of music, mostly power metal, and I've sang a lot just to keep my vocal cords in shape. So that's what I've been up to the past years. For you who didn't know, Lancer was my previous band. When was the first time you heard about Veonity? Alright. Me and Anders and Samuel goes back. Our story together goes way back. In 2006, I believe, me, Anders and Samuel started a power metal band called Eternia. Then I had to move away from our hometown, and I started Lancer, and Samuel and Anders started Veonity. And I've always been involved in Veonity's material. They have always sent me like the demos, and in the same manner I've always sent them the Lancer stuff, just to get some feedback. So I've known Veonity from the beginning. I also did some choirs and some guest vocal appearance on the first album. Maybe I can find it just to show you. It's a great album. Let's see, here it is. The first album, Gladiator's Tale, if you haven't heard about it. A really solid power metal album. Me and Tommy Johansson did some guest vocals on this one. Let's listen. Yeah. Okay. There we have it. There we have it. It's about a gladiator of Rome cutting the head of the emperor. Great power metal content. So yeah, me and Veonity goes back. We known each other for a long time. So the next question. Tell me about the day you joined the band. Well, I've been. I told you how they invited me to the Anders basement. What I did not tell you is that my girlfriend was pregnant and would give birth to a child anytime. And they were like, come visit us. We need to talk to you, but not right now. It's not a good time. You have to meet us. We need to discuss something with you. It's not the right time, the baby can arrive anytime. So the day before the baby arrived, I met up with the guys in the basement, and I joined the band. And the next day we went to the hospital, and they were sending me like voice messengers, writing song ideas, and I had a lot of ideas, so I recorded some voice messages back, singing some power metal with a screaming baby in the background. And they were like, "Are you writing power metal at the hospital next to your newborn child?" But yes, but oh, that's so amazing. So actually, some of the songs of the new album is written on the hospital. The whole procedure went very, very great. So it was a very nice place to be to write a new power metal album next to a newborn child. Yeah, next question. Kiske or Bruce? I have to say Bruce because he's the best. Kiske is also amazing, but Bruce is the best. What is your favorite metal country? Well, when it comes to bands, I would say Germany has the best bands in the world in this type of a genre. If you talk about the fans, I would say I really enjoy playing in Japan. France is great, and maybe Poland has like the craziest crowd that I have sang in front of. What is your favorite Veonity album, and which song is their best? Again, Gladiator's Tale is my favorite album, their first album. And the best song is probably Phoenix Arise from that album. How would you describe your vocal style in comparison to Anders? We have quite different type of voices. My voice is more melodic, and his voice is more harsh, more powerful. It has more grit. Maybe his, if I should do some comparison, his voice is more like James Hetfield, and my voice is more like Joey Tempest. So you get like the whole scale of vocalist types. We're both hailing from the power metal scene, and I would say that he's like Pete Silk of Iron Saber style in his type of singing, and I'm more like Joachim Kans or something a little bit more softer and melodic. Have you been involved in the songwriting of the new album? Yes, I've been, and that was something that I told the guys when I met them at Anders, that I wanted to be a part of the songwriting. It's very. That's why I'm in bands, because I love writing songs. And they were like, yes, that's why we want you to be a part as well, because we want some new blood into the songwriting. So me, Samuel, and Anders has written the whole album together. I can't say too much, but it's a very good power metal album. I'm very proud of the songs, and yeah, you will really enjoy it. It has the Veonity vibe, but since I'm the singer, it will sound a little bit different, and since I've been involved in the songwriting, the sound has maybe moved into another direction, but the guys have always been very straight to what is Veonity and what is not Veonity. If maybe I written some parts that is more like the type of music that Lancer, my previous band, played. It was more like the Maiden-ish style. They saying, no, this is not Veonity. You need to do this instead. So it has been a very creative and fun process writing the album. And yeah, I hope you guys will hear it in the near future. Yeah, I think, yeah, that was that. Thank you so much for your time, and have a nice day. Bye.